Sababa Masimu, we have official journalists here. Guno mukoro guli live. Kindly mukwatire harubaju. So the instruments of powers. So that it's live on BRITOP. So we have the Constitution, we have the Local Government Act, we have the official stamp, we have our District Development Plan 4, starting 2025 to 2030. So we also have the approved annual work plan and budget. Obengenderwaho ya district eyo mwaka 2026 kwika 2027. Now other laws are here. Then we also have our budget performance report for the district. It is also here to be handed over to our incoming chairperson.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing on the protocol already laid out, let us welcome, let us congratulate our chairperson. Congratulations, the chairperson-elect, Mr. Birungi Norman. At this juncture, I'm inviting the Chief Administrative Officer to hand over the tools of trade, to hand over the tools of work to the chairperson-elect.
Thank you so much, our chief guest, area members of parliament present, PRDC, the district chairman. Now that you have been sworn in, you are no longer chairman-elect, district chairman, the councillors, heads of departments, protocol observed. I want to begin by saying that unless and until people trust you, they have no serious business with you. That is a small quote, but it has a lot of meaning. People trusted you, that's why you are here. People chose you, that's why you are here. So I'm going to talk about choice and trust. You have the two. People have chosen you, you are the people's choice, people are trusting you. Now that they have trusted you, you have been sworn in. My role is going to be simple. To hand you over the instruments of power. For those who don't know me, I'm Vala Vasoi, acting Kyegegwa. As I stand here, I'm having 3 courts, 3 offices, the one of deputy cow, the one of cow, and the one of chairman. I am going to hand over the one of chairman today. I will be a little bit relieved. Because the Honorable Chisoke handed over to me on Wednesday, and I had to take on the mantle. The office is very heavy. For those who have never tested it, for my testimony, I have tested it for 2 days. It is very heavy. But I know chairman has the capacity and he will be able to handle. Chair, the office you are occupying is established by the Constitution. Article 183. There's no doubt. The law is very clear about that, establishing your office. Then Article 77 establishes the office of members of parliament. There's no doubt. Then Article 184 establishes the office of speaker. we are going to move towards that. Everything is ready for in the Constitution. Then my office is ready under Article 188, the Office of Chief Administrative Officer. Then the Office of RDC, Article 203. I am bringing out those articles to help us understand that we have a house called Uganda, where we all enter and serve. So Chairman, as you enter the house called Uganda to serve people, these are articles and these are offices you are going to work with. They are fully established by the Constitution and the other regulations are in place. Why have I bring out this? I want to use the word Zaswerwa and Today we've been able to swear in, and we have said they are going to give faithful service to the people as by law established. As by law what? Chairman, I want to congratulate you upon this achievement as I think you are the first, second, but I think you are the third. There was 1, 2, 3. You're coming in as number 3 chairman of Kyegegwa District Local Government. Kyegegwa is very lucky. It has had only 2 chairmen. So that means people trust you. So we congratulate you upon this swearing in and having had a peaceful election. Now that we are inaugurating you, we are going to give you the instruments of power. Why am I giving you the instruments of power? Because I'm the custodian. According to the other article, I am the custodian of government what? So I have been keeping them safely. I'm going to hand them over to you. And they are very clear. But as you take on office, there are challenges. To me, I'm calling them challenges. You are coming in at a time when we have the 10-fold growth strategy. And you're coming in at a time when there is a new Chisanja called Chisanja, know what? No more sleep. So Kubyama can to Mirundi Kumi. That means we're going to be running at a very, very high speed to ensure the people of Kyegegwa develop and come out of poverty. So that is a challenge that is with us. And I know you have the capacity and the ability to manage and lead the people of Kyegegwa. I want to request you, Chair, just one word: be a servant leader. Serve the people. Only that. Be a servant leader and serve the people of Kyegegwa. The district will have the sky as the limit. Now, I want to take the honor to hand you over the instruments that were handed over to me. But if I hand over the instruments, I want to begin with the handover report, which you will have to read, which was given to me by Honorable Kisoke. I'll begin with paparazzis, where are you? That is the handover report from Honorable Kisoke, Chairman Emeritus. Next, I'm going to give you the 5-year development plan. Chairman, this is our 5-year development plan made by the people of Kyegegwa, including the CSOs, the NGOs, the technical staff, and the councillors. And the beauty of Kyegegwa is that most of the councillors came back. Whatever is there was done by them and approved by the council. Next, I'm going to give you the annual work plan. That one contains all the plans for the financial year 2026-2027. Whatever will be implemented is already approved. Yours is just going to be a smooth sail over. You begin implementing and making sure you cover the nuts, tighten the bolts very well so that we don't have leakage. Because under this regime, we are also fighting corruption seriously. So there is that element of tightening the nuts. Then we have our district budget. A lot of money is in there, a lot of developments. People who want roads, water, schools, everything is already put there for the financial year. Now, I'm handing you over this very, very, very big book, the Compendium of Laws Concerning Local Governments. Kwamara Kwahira Ntugamba, as by law what? The law is here. I am handing you over the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, which establishes all the offices that we occupy. I also hand you over the rules of procedure, standard rules of procedure. The council can adopt, can sit and amend some few, but those are the standard rules of procedure. I hand you over the financial regulations. As an accounting officer, I have to account to you, I have to account to council, but I am guided by, under those regulations, there is a word called commitment control. It is very funny but very interesting. The councillor may say, Kampala, but you said the money there is committed for building schools. Therefore, we are controlling, we shall first build a school, we'll go to Kampala later. But you will see the noise coming, but it can be controlled. The law is there. I'm handing you over all the office stamps and the seal. Oh, sorry. As you sign documents, you must ensure that you stamp them and they indicate that this is a correspondence coming from the office of the chairman. Finally, local government ministry gave us a vehicle for chairpersons, and the key for this vehicle is here. I'm handing you over the key. At the opportune time, I have given you the key, but I'll be able to discuss with you, and we agree on the driver that will be driving you. We believe in dialogue, we believe in discussion, we shall agree which driver is suitable, and we shall allocate you a driver to be able to drive you so that you execute the work very well. With those very many words, I want to thank you very much, and to thank you, all of you, for having come around. I'm going to have time to usher chairman into the office at a later time so that I hand over the office officially, then he's able to execute his duties. The reason why we have taken the oath, why we have been sworn in, is that government does not allow any councillor or any chairperson to execute any duty before taking oath. No vanza kurahira nuko kulo mulimo guoni. So abakuja kusaba allowance mukakora mutakarahira ezo mutazinsaba musabe kutandika na kiro kinu. Muti omundo mwebale muno.
Okay, thank you so much, Cow. Tumutere Mungaro, our dear Cow. Welcome the chair. This is a few remarks before we go to elect our district speaker, to district chairperson. Clerk to council assist the district chair. So the chairperson has some few remarks before we elect the district.
Your Worship, the Chief Magistrate in charge of Kyegegwa and other areas, the senior leaders, the members of parliament who are here, the Honourable Member for Kyaka Central, Honourable Tom Brighter Moti, the Honourable Member of Parliament for Kyaka North, Honourable Freedom Vincent Kahero Aboli, the RDC, and the head of security agencies in the district, the visiting district chairperson-elect, Chitagwenda, Efrans. You know, I invited very many district chairpersons, but I'm happy that at least I got one. You're welcome to Kyegegwa, and I want to promise you that I will be in Chitagwenda at your swearing in. The Honorable District Councillors, my colleagues in the Council, the District Registrar Electoral Commission, and all head of central government agencies present here, the District NRM Chairperson and the members of the NRM leadership, Kyegegwa District, the Chief Administrative Officer, and all the district staff in attendance of this colorful and wonderful function, our leaders from Toro Kingdom, the chairpersons of sub-counties. Unfortunately, most of them have gone to join in the bereavement ceremony, where we have lost one of our chairperson, the chairperson of Ruwentuha sub-county, Wekitinsa Kahone. They are burying him now. Okiraba kitabu ky'amateeka na ningenda kubasaba nywena tuimuke twemerere and we musabire Sara umusinge. Mukama yatubomezi kandi okatwara bwiro bugondeze mubembezi mugenzi waitu. Abayireho akozere kyakusobora gukora kandi omwegarurire. Tusaba Mukama kumureke kitahwaho. You can resume your seats. Distinguished invited guests from all corners of this world, but particularly our opinion, religious and cultural and other leaders within Kyegegwa district and beyond, all the other ladies and gentlemen. My name is Norman Birungi. Baralyange ninyowe Norman Birungi. Kandi ninyenda kubanza kusima Mukama Ruhanga habukurora ngo ngarukire hano. Nkaba hano ebiro by'okwezi 14 okwezi kwa katano omwaka gwa 2011. Nindahira kuba chairperson okubanza komerwa abantu bona ba Kyegegwa for the first time. I went into sabbatical leave, forced leave, for the last 10 years, and I'm now happy and pleased to come back on this 14th day of May, 2026, to serve in the same position of district chairperson for Kyegegwa district local government. Nsima Mukama habukuba emyaka 10 tebaire myangu. My tour of duty took me to the Ministry of Local Government and elsewhere, but hona tibibaire byangu. And Kyegegwa nko kumwahulire mu birango entebe yange kabanechura chui ukagihura nechura negamba Norman akagyaha hati nyino mugisa nokwesima nokusima Ruhanga ntakasimirinyo abandi nywena kurorango tuli hano okutangira Norman tu arwana genzire nimbagamba ningaruka banyetibale rindi banyeta obote tu mwituzonole obote ayasobwere kugenda kandi akagaruka. So now in history even Norman did what? Came back. So ninyenda kusima Ruhanga, ninyenda kusima abantu inywena, ninyenda kusima magistrate, your worship, I want to thank you. We bothered you a little because we somehow took longer than we should, and we've kept you hungry since. I know land people never want to go hungry, but we had to take you hungry the whole day. So I really want to apologize on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Kyegegwa. But all the same, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for having endured, for having sworn us in, for having been there for us when we needed you. We might be among the first districts to swear in your magisterial area. So we cannot take for granted the opportunity you've given us to come and swear us in as first priority. Thank you so much. Ninyenda kusima abebembeza abanyakuri hano. It's not easy for people to swear in yesterday or the other day, but also drive and come back and be part of this function and endure whatever we have gone through. I do not take for granted ukija kwawe Amote, ukija kwawe Aboli, honorary members of parliament, tutukutwara for granted. We want to thank you. Kakotwa nkisoboka, my colleagues in the council would really have clapped for you. Nukumrorangu simire, because you have umkoro gunu mugahisize kitindisa kyamani. Even the members of parliament bali hano. Abatabaire hano, you are aware that Honorable Jackie Kyogabirwe achali muhanemon akawedinga kyamukage kihoire kandi arahirege kiro kyeyicho. So ina magita gemiringa ebiri. So ningira nko mugore omushaka tuku abaira tasobora kubaho okwija kuba naitwe kiro kino baitu ali naitwe okitinisa kafuzi ali hakuzika Rwentuha chairman anyakufira baina mukwata omuno abwaki ningamba bino ombwebembezi obushaka Kyegegwa empyaka abebembezi abantu kimwakomira abebembezi nyowe na abebembezi abo kikaba mujwahire entaro mujwahire okurwana kandi itwe nka abebembezi arulengo orwo the top team arulengo rwa district tukaikara tuikiraneza nyowe hamuna ba members of parliament kimunu tujja kutekangana mu kitinisa ekya kabiri nitujja buli omu kumanyiriro rubimbirwe ekya kasatu nitujja kukwataniriza hamu kurora twahereza obuhereza obumuntu wa Kyegegwa arukwetaga niko Kyegegwa tero tamu nikyo mbalize ebyo ba members of parliament abaroho na bataro niko nsobole kusobora omunyakyegegwa arukundora na arukumpuliriza amanye ngo eno Kyegegwa mpyaka. This is a new Kyegegwa. Abarukwija ku bantu bakora naitwe arulengo rwa hansi district council sub county councils nitubasaba umwibara lya bebembeza abo nanyo ninyenda kubasaba ngo nitusobora kwa twahutayizengana omubururu obuturugiremo obwo arandengo zitalizimu nangwa narwe bage tuwire tuli mu karuru hano ako kwate bendera yobwa speaker nitusobora kwa twahutayizengana omulingo gumurundi ogundi choka ntubasaba okuganyirangana nitubasaba okwetegerezangana niko tukakwataniriza hamu omuntu wa Kyegegwa asobole kutunga obuhereza obutali mu ntaro nka captain nka chairman wa timu nka chairman wa district eno abokwa iteka amateka gabankwasa negagamba in no explicit terms that the chairperson of the district shall, the word is shall, not may, not will, shall be the political head of the district. So why to things of freedom? Nyencho boramara kugwero gwa minister wa finance, rudo things at home kugwero gwa minister wa tourism, hano haro political head. Hano Kyegegwa haro political head. Ohiro nkatimu captain nkatimu nituija kwataniriza hamu okuhereza abantu ba Kyegegwa. Oturayetaga kugenda mu government ya hagati nituija kusaba mkono gwawe mutukwatwa ha mkono sobole kugenda mu government ya hagati kusaka okuija kuhereza omuntu wa Kyegegwa. Ninyenda kusima abake kiro kino nyino mukoro we komiri ninja kusima extensively ninja kusima banserurira karuru ninja kusima bampaira karuru ndakusiima bansagikire bampa sente bampa buli kimu ndakusiima bampaire amafuta n'ebindi baitu kiro kino omukoro guno mugufu tokyalina agenda ndayingwa kandi agenda egyo nkuru habwa kanso ya kiro kino so ninyenda kuraba mu bigufu mbazeeho niko tusobole kugaruka omu kanso tusobole kumaliriza omulimo ogunyakuturesere hano ninyenda kutwara omugisa habwa ebinabazo ebi to congratulate my colleagues in leadership by members of parliament n'okwehombeka kwingi n'okutamu ekitinisa nimba congratulating mwebale kuraba mu karuru mwebale kumaliriza kurahira mubaire muri ba elect sinkanyowe hati nanyo naba joining bya elect Kyegegwa district bikyalimu oyo bisigaire hagombora level so nabo tujja kubatekaniza tukatwenzire turahirire hamo baitu habwe ensonga ezitalizimu kitasoboke baitu omugisa ogurabaho soonest we want the lower local government to swear in because in the first 100 days of our work to get a tangible result, tangible milestones. Kawa bagambire hano, and indeed that is the manifesto of NRM. This is the first year we are implementing the 10-fold growth strategy ya NRM. Kiturukora kyona tusemere kitezamwe emirundi 10 oborabo baire omukayawe notasha siringi 10 Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the president of Uganda, and NRM nekwetaga orukumi ororutezemwe emirundi 10. If it was a daily income of siringi 10, so it must be 10-fold per day. Itwenda kukole ekyo nitwetaga obwebembezi kandi omutukomere trustinga. We are going to offer that leadership. So ninyenda congratulating again my colleagues in council. Ba member ba council, honorable members. Nina kubaraganiza kintu kimu that I will respect you. Awokuwa nombiragire vankwasa, there is a clause, there is a section that says the district chairperson shall be answerable to the council. And that the district chairperson shall give periodical, at least once a year, the state of the district to the council. I want to promise that I will do that. Respectfully. Ninsaba, reciprocate respect. Ninsaba, as I respect you, I may be small, I may be dark-skinned, I may be whatever you see, but please, now that I am the district chairperson, that role is important for the development of Kyegegwa. Let's respect each other and move Kyegegwa forward. Ninyenda kutwara omugisa gunu okusiima district administration. 10 years of nalindi hanu tukasiga tutandikire kwombeka headquarters. Actually twaikaraga muri nyowe nka chairman naikaraga muri atalimu okitinisa muna RDC baitu hanalekere nobara halimu ebindi bya hindahindukiremu turikuja kutereza hamu. We have a prestigious district administration and I want to thank you. Ninyenda kusiima abuherezo tusobole kuhikya abantu baitu. Although there are cries, there are shortcomings here and there, that's why we are elected to come and correct those shortcomings. But I want to thank you. You have kept the mantle. You have kept the candle burning, and Kyegegwa district is not one of those enyakuli starved of government services. So I want to thank you. I want to promise you that coming as a team leader for the political leadership of Kyegegwa, and indeed the head of this district, that we must forge unity, that we must exercise diligence and professionalism. There are standards I saw here in the administration of this function alone. It didn't tell me a lot. It did tell me a lot that there is to be done. I am a stellar, which word do I use? I am to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist. So I always want a perfect thing. abantu abanyakuri hano abakwizira abanyakigegwa bagenzi bange ninyenda kubasaba ikiganiro tubaikalize musana abandi you scavenged to find where to sit abandi na hati mucyayemerire mutuganire. This is part of what we are going to correct. It should never happen. Omuntu aizira joire koti ya joire kitete yake kirungu akaikara akabura nekitinisa. There are some leaders who came and decided to go back because they couldn't find a seat. But I want to promise you that as we begin, these are the first things. They may never happen again. I know there are errors here and there, man is to error, but we will do our best to ensure omuntu wa Kyegegwa ahewe respect kandi nobuhereza wamuhika kukusemerire. I want to promise our development partners, born civil society, non-government, religious leaders, and others, that we have a duty to forge unity and deliver peace, deliver development, deliver progress for Kyegegwa. Our main purpose, our main goal, all of us, is service to the people of Kyegegwa district and Uganda at large. I want to promise you that as we begin this term of office, we are going to ensure that we work together to achieve that. Irrespective of the resources available, irrespective of whatever we find shortcoming, we must together find a way forward and move together. Central government agencies as Nyakulihanu, the office of the RDC, the police, the prisons, and others who are here and are serving Kyegegwa district. I want to promise you that we will try to work together as much as we can to ensure that there is harmony, to ensure that we all score to serve the people of Kyegegwa district. I was asked to say a few things, and I thought they were important at this time. I want to end it at this point, and maybe when I come for the second time, when we are in council, then I can come to give a few other remarks regarding the purpose we are here today. So I want to thank everybody that has come. Chairperson Efrans, you're welcome to Kyegegwa. Please feel at home. And the rest of the guests, my guests from elsewhere, please feel at home. Mwebale kwija. Abanyakyegegwa mwebale kutugonza, mwebale kutusagika, mwebale kwija okubaho niturahira. Abanyakutulirira radio, because I'm told we are live on BRITOP FM. Nitubagonza, nitubaraganiza kubahereza, kandi nitubasaba obusagiki bwanyu always for God and my country. No man
Thank you so much, our district chairperson. Another round of applause for our chairperson, the one so mentoring, encouraging, developmental, etc. Next on our agenda, we are going to elect our district speaker. And your worship, you will lead. I request the clerk to council, to constitute our council, to organize, and we elect our speaker as we elect. So I request clerk to council, ba councillors, wokumanya watatero wakaruru nkanyowe. Kindly look for another side. Sergeant at arms, do your work. When I said Sergeant at arms, Sergeant Irish told me this. No, we have Sergeant at arms for council here. Reorganizing. ayanaga akacupa kano noja kunsanga nako. So we are trying to organize. We did apologize for commercial break. We don't have the speaker yet. Kindly know that we have a worship here. Our Chief Magistrate is taking us through the next item. Obo ekintu ekigarukaho ekyokoma district speaker habwa Kyegegwa district local government for the 5 years.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, no. Okay. Standing on this protocol that we have adopted at the beginning of this session, I want to congratulate each one of you for taking the oath of the office today as Councillor. Is this better? Better sound? Thank you. Congratulations to each one of you for taking on the oath of office today as Councillor. This is not just a title, it's a trust placed in you by the people of your ward, sub and district. From today, you carry their voice, their needs, and their hope for better services, better roads, cleaner markets, and presentation. Do we need someone to interpret for us? I proceed. As you begin this term, remember 3 things. Serve first. Politics ends at the ballot. Service begins here. Listen more than you speak. Put the common person first. Be accountable. The public will judge you by what you do in council and in the community, not by what you promise. Work together. Progress happens when councillors, technical staff, and the office of the chief administrators and the office disagree on idea, unite on power, sorry about that. The law gives you power to make bylaws oversee budgets, and hold the executive accountable. Use that power wisely and without fear or favor. To the people watching today, these are your leaders. To the councillors, these are your people. Go serve them well. Congratulations once again. And may your term be marked by integrity, action, and results. Thank you very much. We are now going to move to the election processes. We are going to have you to nominate a person for the position of the district speaker, and then another person will second. We are going to use the secret ballot. So let us have volunteers for nomination of the names. Any nominations, honorable members?
Thank you so much. Hello. Thank you so Chief. My name is Kyegegwa. I'm the one representing Kakwa Sub-County, the District Council, and I'm here to nominate Honorable Bremen Baker Sekandi in the position of the District Speaker. I'm Kyegegwa, and I'm here to nominate Honorable Bremen Baker Sekandi in the position of the District Speaker. And I'm here to nominate him based on Honorable Baker has been in the council for 5 years. He has served as a district youth councillor, and he has been on 2 committees, served for 2 years and a half on finance committee, and 2 years and a half on CBS, and has served well, and I can't hesitate to nominate him. Secondly, Honorable Baker, he went to school and acquired a diploma in law, covered Cavendish University, and is pushing for, and I'm sure he is overqualified for that position. Is fit for that position. Then worked for as a sub-county registrar, a sub-county NRM registrar for Kyegegwa Town Council, and served for NRM very well. So, based on those points, I'm requesting Honorable to vote for Honorable Baker, and is going to serve us well in the council. I submit.
Any secondment, members?
By the names of Kabarangi Harriet, I represent the workers. According to the Baker's, Honorable Baker's profile that we have just heard, I beg to move that I second him. I second him. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship, for presiding over this very important function. I am Ndorerire Geoffrey Adieri, District Councillor. I represent workers in this district. I have served in the council for quite some time. This is the third time. But I stand here to second Honorable Baker Raymond as our next speaker. For I know him being a very resilient person. He listens and he is a very good uniting factor. I beg to move.
Lord Worship, basing on what we have heard and basing on the prophet we have heard from Honorable Baker, and being the person we trusted yesterday as an NRM person, I beg to move that nominations be closed.
Honorable members, I'm inviting Honorable Bremen Baker Sekandi to come in front. He's a duly nominated candidate for the post of Honorable members, could we have any more names for nominations? The nominations are closed. Oh, okay. Is unopposed? Wow. Honorable members, at this juncture I declare Honorable Bremen Sekandi Baker as the district chair, as the district speaker, and I hereby invite him to take his seat.
Congratulations, Honorable Baker. Another hands of applause. Tuacha mkaruru. Wabaine kichwaro. Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms and Clerk. On handing off Ayo, we request the clerk to council to give us rules of the district speaker, and we congratulate Honorable Rebecca Bremen, district councillor, Kyegegwa Town Council, and Webali Kulika. But the tools, quite so in a few minutes. So we shall also administer the oath, and it will be led by our worship. Will administer the oath. The worship will administer the oath. That is the next, administering the oath. Over Kurahira, our district speaker. It is the next. So the ones for the tools, please be bringing them. It would be better if we had the chair of the district speaker sincerely here. Yeah? Okay, lower, DJ, lower, DJ.
Oath of allegiance. I, Secondary Bremen Baker, do solemnly swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Kyegegwa District Local Government, that I will preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and all the law of Uganda. That I will not disclose, reveal any confidential or classified information entrusted to me, all to which I may gain access in the course of my duties, to any unauthorized person or entity. I will protect and safeguard such information with utmost care and confidentiality, and I will only use it for the intended purpose, and I will uphold the integrity of the institution, so help me God. Oath of the Speaker. I, Secondary Bremen Baker, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve the district of Kyegegwa in the office of the Speaker, and that I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda by law established. So help me God.
Congratulations, Honorable Baker, Secondary Bremen.
Now we are going to hand over the instruments of power of the district speaker It will be done by our cow, including a Kijwaro. After our worship, will conduct the speaker to the chair. Naja kumwikaliza omuntebe ye. District speaker nikimanyisa Ruigi. Ondaba nyina olutoro olulungi. Ruigi wa district. DJ akazina ka very slow. Sorry. That we are already in council. So we shall hand over the tools, then conduct the speaker to the chair. So speaker baja kumuhentebeye, conducted by our worship, our chief magistrate.
Honorable Speaker, our district speaker, secondly, Bremen Baker, congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to take your seat, to take your office, to take your position, and assume your duty as the district speaker. Kyegegwa.
Thank you so much, Worship. District Chair. My duty here is a very small one. Honorable Speaker, congratulations for having been elected Speaker of Kyegegwa District Local Government. We congratulate you. We thank you for conversing for the votes and influencing the decision. I take the opportunity of handing you over the instruments of power. The clothing you have already got. I hand you over the stamp. I hand you over the bill. You know, when you are the speaker, you have to put order to council. I hand you over the rules of procedure and hand you over the Local Government Act. And the key to the office, which will be given to you officially at a later moment. Unfortunately, the office of Speaker doesn't have a vehicle, but we shall improvise where need be. Kyegegwa is still a young district, but we shall be able to provide you with means of transport and other facilitation. Speaker, now that you have been duly elected, you have a function to preside over the election of a deputy speaker and carry on your council till the end. Chairman will be presenting members of the executive. You will be able to continue. The magistrate has done our work. You are now in charge, in full control. As chairman did say, please respect the chair. The speaker is the chair of council. Outside that room, the big man is there. Don't begin saying, I'm the chair of council, I'm everywhere. No. As chair of council, you sit, you decide you can chase anybody from your council, you have the powers. But outside, chairman takes over. We should know our jurisdiction. Because in most cases we have found in local governments, people, they tend to conflict over small things. But as speaker, when you're in the council, when you say chairman sit down, he will sit. Cow sit down, everybody will sit. You're the big boss there. Now that we are here and you're the big boss, everybody is going to say, Speaker, Honorable Speaker, sir, can I, you will just write, whoever catches your eye, you will allow him. I thank you.
Thank you. Let us congratulate our district speaker. Next is that we shall elect our deputy speaker for our council, chaired by our speaker.
Thank you so much, our dear honorable members. Of all, give some little remarks. Allow me first of all give a vote of thanks to everyone who has managed to show up today as I welcome you back from the swearing-in session. I welcome all our visitors to this session, and I want to thank the Lord for this day. It has been so much awaited for, and everyone has been eager to see and to know what is going to prevail, what is going to take over on this day. I want to thank God that it is me who has been chosen among the many. It doesn't mean that it is me who is more knowledgeable, but it is me who has been blessed in this sector. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate all the visitors that have managed to give us company and also entertain us during the swearing session, which is now done. So, honorable member, before we get to council, There are some remarks I would also want to throw to your ears and let them rain to your brains. That this council is going to be chaired by Secondary Bremen Baker, but it is going to be free to every councillor so that all sub-counties are represented, and I wish that every councillor that has come to this council fights so hard to make sure that by the end of the term, don't even wait by the end of the term, at least assess yourself by the end of every half of the month, of the year. Make sure every half of the year you assess yourself, what have you achieved for your sub-county? What have you achieved for your sector? Because all electorates are now here eyeing, how is my district councillor going to participate in council? I hope no one believes that Baker is there for a little individuals or a few individuals. I'm going to be seated here, or I'm going to be always sitting here on my desk, in my chair, to welcome views from all honorable councillors representing your sub-counties. And one thing I want to let you know, that even if you see a loophole in a sub-county that is not yours, this is all Kyegegwa district. You never know, you might shift from your sub-county and go to that sub-county. Or you can be running business from there. But they are failed businesses. They are failed services. So with that, I want to let you know that this council is open for every district councillor to make sure you discuss and represent fully your sub-counties and town councils. Thank you so much. I don't have much to say. I think let's get to our council session. But before we get to our council session, we can first have a break of 5 minutes. Don't leave. Don't leave your chairs. Just relax and share with your friends, share with your honorable members, just for 5 minutes. Thank you so much. Yes, honorable members, welcome back from that short break. We are now back to business. And according to our order paper today, I think most of the items have been covered. So we are here to cover the remaining items on the order paper. We need to catch up with time because most of the members here come from far and have other responsibilities to do with. Right now, we are going straight to electing our deputy speaker. And we shall still do as Her Majesty has done, take all the procedures that Her Majesty has done or has gone through while electing the district speaker. We shall have someone to nominate the deputy speaker or to nominate out those who are interested in the position, then have those that will second the names and carry the motion after so that we can go through elections. So as I talk, Madam Clerk, you're going to help me out to give out the microphone to any of the respective clerk to council, Sergeant at Arms is around. Sergeant at Arms, you're not supposed to sit because when you sit, I think you're not around. Thank you. You give out the microphone for people to nominate out the people interested in that position so that we take charge. Thank you. The opportunity is yours now. Someone to nominate.
All right, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Once again, my name is Ndolelile Geoffrey. I prefer being called plainly, not honorable, because I'm a worker. I'm here to nominate the Deputy Speaker in the names of Eva.
Let us stand up so that we can see.
That lady comes from Town Council. Right Honorable Speaker, she's very experienced. She has served before in that position of Deputy Speaker and indeed guided Council fairly well without discrimination, without looking at someone's age, someone's color. So, and the second, Right Honorable Speaker, I'm very gender sensitive. The reason I nominate Eve, Honorable Eve, being a lady, hope the job will be very simple. And being experienced at the same time, she will be able to guide, even to guide you, Right Honorable Speaker. I beg it more.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ndolelile Geoffrey, for the nomination of Honorable Eve. Can we have someone else to second?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I'm Thomas Hannington, representing Kanye Sub-County. I do second Honorable Tomhiro Eve for the position of Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Do you have someone else? As we are preparing to have any other person, if at all there is someone to nominate, to that position.
Thank
Go on,
you so
Honorable.
much, Honorable Speaker, sir. My name is Tracy Karen Perusi, the District Councillor representing Kyegegwa Town Council. As we've heard from the nominator, Madam Honorable Eve's profile is very clear. We have been with her in council. I second her, and at the same note, request you, Honorable Speaker, to close the nominations. I beg to move.
Seconded by Asimwe, Honorable Nyandera. Nominations closed. Now, let's have Honorable Eve. We are having Honorable Eve in front of us to swear her in, and clerk to council, you help us. Where's the Bible?
Oath of the Deputy Speaker. I, Tumhairwe Eve, do solemnly swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Kyegegwa District Local Government, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and all the laws of Uganda, that I will not disclose or reveal any confidential or classified information entrusted to me, or to which I may gain access in the course of my duties. To any authorized person or entity, I will protect and safeguard such information with utmost care and confidentiality. I will only use it for the intended purposes, and I will uphold the integrity of the institution. So help me God. Oath of the Deputy Speaker. I, Tumhairwe Eve, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve the District of Kyegegwa in the office of the Deputy Speaker, and that I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established. So help me God.
So, let's get back to council. I think we can have the rest of the communications after. Due to the weather, I want us to be rushing because the weather is not favoring us. According to our order paper now, the district chairperson is going to constitute his executive committee, and this is the time I want to call in our district, the district chairperson is going to constitute his executive committee, and this is the time where I want to give the or opportunity to take over and give us the names. But after giving us the names, you know and remember very well that the person nominated is supposed to be, or he needs to secure 2/3 of majority by voting the vice chairperson. So for that, vice chairperson, let's not take time. Thank you so much.
It's raining.
Leka tulenge okukora mu speed, abagenyi baitu abali enyuma, nukwo tusobole kwata obwire enjula etatukwatira hano. Let's try to be fast. Sergeant at Arms. Can you try to extend a little bit? Because I'll be the shelter. The moment I stop here, I'll be the shelter. And I don't want to be disorganized while carrying on this council. Honorable,
Right Honorable Speaker, Kyegegwa District Local Government Council, the Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Members of Council, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to first and foremost congratulate you and your Deputy upon ascending to the most prestigious positions of Speaker and Deputy Speaker, Kyegegwa District Local Government Council, 2026-2031. Congratulations, Honorable Speakers. Mr. Speaker, being the district chairperson and being in the very first council, I am under obligation to discharge a mandate. And the mandate is enshrined in Section 16 of the Local Government Act. And this section relates to the appointment of the District Executive Committee. Mr. Speaker, I am cognizant of the requirement of that section. I'm also cognizant of the circular instructions from the ministry, our mother ministry, the Ministry of Local Government of the Republic of Uganda, but also to other relevant considerations that pertain to the appointment of the District Executive Committee during the first council sitting. In pursuance of that I have stated, and in consideration of our political situation in Kyegegwa, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to now, in discharge of that duty, appoint, in fact, propose to council for appointment, for approval, the name of one of us, a member of council, a graduate of social sciences, an engineer, and a person representing Hapuyo Town Council in the names of Edward Sande Basima as my preferred candidate or choice for the position of District Vice Chairperson. And like I did state, Mr. Speaker, the position of Vice Chairperson requires that the district chairperson makes a nomination, that is section 18 of the Local Governments Act, and that this nomination must be supported by 2/3 majority of the council. I am aware, Mr. Speaker, that council is fully constituted. We have 100% attendance. And in number nominally, including myself and you, Mr. Speaker, and the deputy, we are 42. So 2/3 of that might roughly be about 30 something. Somebody with simple mathematics can calculate for us. So, Mr. Speaker, I humbly submit the name of Edward Sande Basima for the position of District Vice Chairperson for the approval by 2/3 majority of this District Council. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much, dear Chairperson. And back to Council, I think you've heard from the Chairperson. You very well know who Honorable Basima is. You very well know his capabilities. I'm sure I'm not campaigning for him, but I'm telling you what you're supposed to stand on to make sure that you go through. So let's have at least 35%, 35 members of this council. That's the 2/3 of this council to secure Honorable Basima's position. Now, the ball is in your hands. But show of hands to those who are tired. I think, thank you so much, Honorable Basima. You're warmly in front. You're warmly welcomed in front. I think we can use those chairs because we are a little bit fixed here and we may not manage to fit in front here. After that, Honorable Basima, and please, you can please change the seat, unless if you're not interested in the seat that you've been granted. Otherwise, after that, as Honorable Basima, as we are welcome Basima, we are microphone to our dear Chairperson to give out the names of the other 3 members that shall constitute the deck.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, allow me take this privileged singular honor to congratulate my brother Edward Sande Basima upon his approval as the District Vice Chairperson for Kyegegwa District Local Government. Mr. Speaker, by circular instruction, there were amendments, there were changes in the structure of the leadership of district councils, and because of that circular amending and changing many things in the administration of the councils, the Vice Chairperson, who now is Edward Sande Basima, shall only be a Vice Chairperson. The District Chairperson, by similar circular, shall also be just a District Chairperson. In other words, the District Chairperson and the Vice Chairperson shall be overall, shall oversee, shall perform duties almost similar. The Vice Chairperson shall perform duties particularly when and where the Chairperson is not. So, but Edward Sande Basima as Vice Chairperson shall be in full service, full-time service of the Council, and shall attract emoluments, salaries, and payments as prescribed in the law. Mr. Speaker, sir, the aforementioned circular also merged and reduced the number of secretaries to a maximum of 3. the secretariats so merged. One includes the secretariat for administration, finance, works, production, and technical services. The second secretariat constitutes community-based services that include health, education, community development, and all that there is under that sector. Then the third and last one is the one that is for production, tillage, and natural resources. Similarly, when we will be considering the constitution of committees, sector committees, by that circular, we are not supposed to exceed the 3 secretariats so established by the circular and the law. Accordingly, Mr. Speaker, I have considered, I have looked around, I have toiled, I have suffered, I have scratched my head. I may disappoint many friends. I may disappoint many partners. But given the limited number of positions I have to give out of my 42 or the remaining 40 or 39 members of council, for whom I would have loved all of them to serve on the executive committee, but because of the legal requirement, my hands remain tied, my hands remain incapacitated. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, you can see how even I'm meandering to comfort the souls and hearts of my friends and colleagues, so that I do not step on anyone's toe, but at least create an environment where they appreciate that I had to go through a very tough time to arrive at the 3 names that are so prescribed by the law. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, for the Secretariat of Finance, Administration, Production, I'm mixing them up. For Finance, Planning, Finance and Administration, Secretariat and Works. That is the Secretariat, am I right? The Secretariat that takes Works, that takes Finance, no, that is a different one. The alignment is confusing. But anyway, let me say this. For the 3, we can look at the semantics later. Mr. Speaker, I beg to present 3 names for the approval of council for the positions of secretaries who are members of the District Executive Committee. One is of Honorable Kyegegwa Charles Bahigwa, the councillor representing the Impala Town Council. The secretariat we shall assign when we get to office. The second one is that of Councillor Honorable Richard Kagoro, councillor representing Impala Sub-County. And last but not least is that of Tuhaise Pelos Karen, representing Kyegegwa Town Council. Mr. Speaker, I beg council to approve the 3 names as members of the Executive Committee for the ensuing period. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I know how much you've toiled to make sure you constitute the deck. I know how much you've toiled to make sure you constitute the deck. It's not been easy. I'm now seeing a lot of crossings. after peeping, I know how hard it has been. Let me still be mentioned to take up their positions. Before taking up their positions, let's first have council to approve the names of the members so that they can take up their positions. Thank you so much. So,
Right. Having the chairperson moving and taking through the declaring or appointing the secretaries, I do seek the council to move the motion of all the secretaries be confirmed as some of the secretaries we've been together in the council, the likes of Tuhaise Karen Perus, my sister, the likes of Kagoro Richard, my brother, and the Kawa Bahigwa Charles, who is a new councillor. A big sir.
have you also mentioned of Honorable Kagoro? So let's have Honorable Councillors to second so that we can move.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As councillors, we are getting challenges to recommend these people because we are not aware which offices are they going to take. Because we would have depended on the offices that they are going to take to recommend them accordingly. The chairman may give offices which don't match with their CVs. I beg to submit.
Thank you, Honorable Harriet. Let's have the chairperson clarify about a council per committee or per office. Thank you.
Honorable Charles Kahwa will be in charge of works. So the secretariat where works falls, that will be Honorable Kahwa. The secretariat where finance, planning and administration falls will be Honorable Kagoro. And the secretariat where community-based services, that will be Honorable Perus Vice.
I think he has clarified. So let's get back to the moment of seconding. And it lies back to you, Honorable Councillors. Do you have anything to say? Or second? The microphone is with the...
Right, Honorable Speaker. I'm here to do a very small job here. Having heard the names that have been put before us, and looking at the healthy experience of the mentioned names and the people, based on my judgment, I begged that the three names are approved as members of the
Seconded.
So let's have let's have the honorable members to move to their seats. Let's have the honorable members to move to their seats and then take oath of office. Meanwhile, you can be signing. Honorable members that have been given office, you can be signing as our worship is coming back to swear. We had another item. We haven't. Because it has the voting session and people have a lot of responsibilities. I know there have been some delays, which is not our fault. We shall correct that next time. We are sorry. I think we can adjourn that to next council. Not so? Not so? Thank you so much. So next on the order paper is having our secretary swearing in to their offices, but meanwhile, as we are waiting for the magistrate, I don't want us to take time here. We had the communication, but I pushed them to be the last item so that he gives his last remarks and we leave. Now that the magistrate is coming, let's have the chairperson up. We are waiting for them. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, dear Deputy, the members of the District Executive Committee, the honorable members of Council, the protocol, as I earlier on observed, and on it in the interest of time, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, allow me take this opportunity to congratulate the members of the Executive Committee upon their approval as members of DEC. Members of DEC, the task ahead of us is a little daunting, and we have a lot that the community expects from us. My expectation is that as we discharge our duty, which becomes immediate, because all of you, all of us, have now become full-time employees of Kyegegwa District Local Government Council. So my expectation is that Monday, 8 o'clock, for our first District Executive Committee meeting, and then we get to know what lies ahead of us. I want to take the opportunity to also congratulate the people that elected you, that sent you to council from your respective constituencies, and to beg for understanding from my colleagues, the honorable members of council, whom I was not able to appoint to these positions. My hands were tied, and there was nothing much I could do other than this that I have done. But I want to assure you that going forward, whether you are you are a member of the Executive Committee or you are not, we will ensure that you get a comfortable tenure, a comfortable time to serve the people, so that together we can deliver the mandate we have to build Kyegegwa to greater heights and to make everybody happy and enjoy our services. I may not have much to say for now, but only maybe to invite you I may not have a function this evening, but those that can join me for some kasiki, there will be some little kasiki at home, 7 and beyond. We can shake bones off. But otherwise, tomorrow my expectation is that from 10 o'clock, you all join me to thank God. You join me to thank the people of Kyegegwa for having entrusted us with the mantle of leadership that is now on our head for the next 5 years. I want once again to promise loyalty to you, love and respect, and comradeship, so that together we can make Kyegegwa shine. With those very few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I know we have opportunities at which we'll be speaking, quite numerous. Allow me end by once again congratulating you, thanking everybody for coming, thanking the people that have come from far and wide to come and witness this occasion, but also wish you very journey masses, good journey masses as you go back home. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I thank you. That remarks, waiting for Her Majesty to come. Honorable and I want to still comfort other honorable members who had a thought that the chair might have them in. It is always God's blessing that chooses leaders. I also want to still let my fellow honorable members that have been given the positions that the office is for 2.5 years, and then the chairperson has a right to reshuffle or still keep you. It's any time. So it is upon your hard work. Not so? So honorable members, I know as seated now, we should be working hard or hardly working to impress the honorable chairperson and at least show him our capabilities, efforts, and courage to at least get in favor of us in case of any chance. To me, I thought maybe this can be done anytime. Honorable members, I thought maybe the chairperson shall constitute most of the offices in the next council, but he has been so brief and precise. He did not want people to keep on having those false hopes. You know, you can even fail to work because you're hoping for something that is not coming. Now that these offices have been constituted, let's accept and we move on. We work for the betterment of our Kyegegwa district. We have postponed the committees' constitutions until next. Can we have some, clerk to council? Let's have a short break of around 5 minutes, then we get back. As we are waiting for Her Majesty. It is the only purpose we are here now, swearing in, and then we leave, not so. So, meanwhile, I think the people, all the doctors who have worked on the ulcer disease can be arranging, because people are seriously crying. I know they wouldn't be complaining, but because of that disease, they are complaining of time. Madam Clerk, we are waiting for you to make sure Her Majesty is back. Her Lordship. So, as we are waiting for her worship, I want to inform the members who have taken in charge of the new offices that the outgoing secretaries shall be handing over to you in 1 week from now. So be ready for the handover. If there is a party, you can invite us all. And we celebrate with you. This is off record. My fellow honorable councillors, I want to invite you tomorrow to Mr. Chairperson's function or Thanksgiving, but you still be preparing. I also have a get-together in the nearby days to be communicated, not later than this coming week. So be prepared. I and my deputy shall be preparing for you to make sure we thank you in harmony. We want to take this kind time to say sorry to those we've hurt during the process of these elections. We did not intend. We call for a harmonious service for the good of our Kyegegwa district. So I think all honorable members have already signed. Let me hand over to the chairperson to introduce the people that fees.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it is again my honor and privilege to welcome back to session Her Worship, the Chief Magistrate. And while you are away, Your Worship, we had a duty which we did discharge according to the law, that is constituting the District Executive Committee, beginning with the District Vice Chairperson, who by law requires that 2/3 majority second or approve his or her nomination. We did have Honorable Councillor Edward Sande Basima nominated and supported by majority, and therefore is hereby an approved or appointed District Vice Chairperson for Kyegegwa District Local Government, alongside with 3 other members of council who were also approved: Honorable Richard Kagoro, Honorable Charles Kawabahiga, and Honorable Pelos Karen Tuhaisi as members of the District Executive Committee. Your Worship, it is now my honor to hand them over to you for the administration of oath before they take over as members of the District Executive Committee. Thank you, Your Worship.
Oath of allegiance. I, Basima Sand Edward, swear in the name of the Almighty God, I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God. Oath of Vice Chairperson. I, Bastima Sande Edward, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I shall faithfully exercise the function of the Vice Chairperson, Kyegegwa District, and shall uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, and observe the laws of Uganda, and that I shall promote the welfare of the people of Kyegegwa District. So help me God.
Congratulations, Honorable Basima Sande Edward, the Vice Chairperson, Kyegegwa District.
Oaths of allegiance. I, Kagoro Richard, swear in the name of Almighty God that I will be faithfully and bear truly allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, so help me God. Oath of member of the Executive Committee. I, Kagoro Richard, being appointed a secretary in the Kyegegwa District Executive Committee, I swear in the name of Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve the Kyegegwa District Council in the office of Secretary for Finance Planning and Administration, and that I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by the law established, and that I will, to the best of my judgment, at all times, when required, freely give my counsel and advice to the chairperson and his successors in office as by the law established for the good management of the public affairs of Kyegegwa district, and I will not directly or indirectly reveal any matter shall be come to my knowledge in discharge of the duties and committed to my secretary. So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Kagoro Richard, the Secretary for Finance, Planning and Administration.
I, Kawa Charles Bahigwa, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God. Oath of member of the Executive Committee. Yes. I, Kawa Charles, being appointed the Secretary in Kyegegwa District Executive Committee, I swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve Kyegegwa District Council in the office of Secretary for Works and Production, and I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established, and that I will, to the best of my judgment at all times when required, freely give counsel and advice to the chairperson and his successors in the office as by law established for the good management of the public affairs of Kyegegwa District. And I will not directly or indirectly reveal any matter as shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties and committed to my secrecy. So help me God.
Congratulations, Honorable Kawa Bahigwa Charles, who is the Secretary for Production.
Oath of allegiance. I, Thaise Karen Pel, swear in the name of Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, that I will preserve, protect, and prevent the Constitution. So help me God. Oath of member of Executive Committee. I, Thaise Karen Pels, being appointed as Secretary in Kyegegwa District Executive Committee, swear in the name of Almighty God that I will at all times well and truly serve Kyegegwa District Council in the office of the Secretary for Community-Based Services, and that I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established, and that I will, to the best of my judgment, at all times, when required, freely give my counsel and advice to the chairperson and his successors in office as by law established for the good management of the public affairs of Kyegegwa District, and I will not directly or indirectly reveal any matter as shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties and committed to my secretary. So help me God.
Congratulations, Honorable Thaise Karen Pels, the Secretary for Community-Based Services.
Welcome you. Welcome you all from that session of swearing in our DEC members. And now, as we had earlier communicated, there is no any other item on our agenda apart from having a prayer from our clerk to council, and then we adjourn the council. Sorry, let's have, the RDC had a communication shortly. A small communication from the RDC's office. Madam RDC, we request you to come to council because there you're outside council. Then after the RDC, we shall have our honorable MPs throw a vote of thanks to their constituencies. It is really unfair for them to sit here a whole day and move without saying something. Meanwhile, we are welcome to council. Let the Sergeant at Arms prepare where to sit. Thank you.
Enda nayo theory. Amazina Chapele Winnie, Deputy RDC wa Kyegegwa, Honorable MPs present, our dear councillors present, Chairman-elect LC5, our Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, our dear friends, heads of department, Chairman NRM, my assistant, you can come, Commissioner Mumbere, our dear cow, n'abantu inywena abari hano nantakureba onsasire eriizooba niizooba ry'okushemererwa ntusiima munonga nimanza kutwara omugisha ogu kubasiima abantu ba Kyegegwa okuteerera muzeeyi akaruru. Thank you so much. You protected our gains, right? Mweterera omu ngaro kandi took your time hatariho kugyemere, you were not forced, mwaturondera abebembezi abarungi, mweterera omu ngaro. Congratulations, councillors, honorable councillors, Chairman LC5, our Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. Also, I take this opportunity to congratulate our honorables present, Honorable Kaheru, Chaka North, Honorable Tom Bright, Chaka Central, and others that have missed. We congratulate them in their absence. Ngokumkumanya muzeeyi abe nagamba, I think mukali speech ena swearinga ngo ekyo kisanja hariho okubyama, so turi aha twena twine kuzaamura ego tariho kwita eriisho. Corruption no, like how yayabagambire. We are here swearing in, mwatere ebirahiro. Please, can you go down there and help our people? Muri amesho gaitu okokwa hansi. This year takizire, please. You people, honorable councillors, can you please work? Mutazama office abantu aba bateiremo bwesije. Bamanya ngo numuza kubayambe ebizibu byabo. Of course ebizibu tumukabe. Be there for them. Abantu baje kwija bakazoko bakabiba. PDM mukabura kujibagambira, mukabura kujibashomesa, mukabura kuhindura mindset yabo. So nimbashaba okumwaharahiraho ebirahiro mutazoko kandi tukaza kutunga obusente bwa corruption. Tubireke ekitwine nikimara muburire akachako ine kakumare ngoriye kacho tukura omuruki. So nimbashaba tugende tukorera abantu. Ekindi corruption agigamba, actually teamwork. Awenchi no garkenyi mokatema mugenzi wawe nteje wini nyona ni nkora kubindi ndara DC wow. There is no need of going back. Can you come to me? Come to my office. Tell me, Madam DC, aha turubasire kurungi. Kandi harimo abantu nyowe abakukira kwija bakangambira ebintu. RDC twansaba hanu echi muchikore muti. But don't go back behind me and begin backbiting me. Since we are all leaders and we are all in NRM government, then why do you go back behind me? Be free, come and confront me and tell me I'm a person. I don't think that under hunger that I can do everything right. There's no one who is perfect actually. You should know that. We all do mistakes and we learn through our mistakes. So just come and tell me, I will learn. And okay. Honorable Council, ninga chairman LC5 chiangambira nyine kuchitomu nkora kureba ngutereza government yeitu tuyahabwa muzeyi murire kandi turuhabwa na muzeyi yagira ngo hati yayemerezamo standby generator MK turiya PRU hati ito turi generation ento so nimbashaba mwimucha abakazi n'abatsigazi naki tukorere tereza ihanga ryeitu tarhoreje kurga nako mwihanga akaja kushanga narganka katugenga heru nejo mwigana ngo neja kwereza abantu bakigiye itsu so harakaranga handeke kuriyo bwire indenu bantera bajyango sha kandi mwatwaresha hanyingi konka mwamwine mikoro mi but it is okay so de kamba hereze mu mbere assistant RDC wanje baramutseho nena bashomere kirango iki hende
mwebale muno abantu inywe na mtinisa byanje nja kutondora buli kimu kantu akange kali katoito muno. We have this letter here that has come to our office. Tuine ebaruwa enu kangisome kweli. Honorable Speaker, nja kusabora hinduramu abantu bawe ko mukubeza urwatu. Uganda People's Defense Forces, Uganda Military Academy, Kabamba, PO Box 21, Mubende. Dear Sir, stroke Madam, NUSA, Vita 2 exercise for trainees. The trainees of Uganda Military Academy, Kabamba, will be conducting a counter-insurgency exercise while armed in the general areas of Nyabyeina, Bukere, Kabweza, Rwensambia, from 16th May 2026 to 19th May 2026. It will involve the firing of black ammunition. The purpose of this letter is to inform you about the exercise and request you to inform the population in your area of responsibility to be aware about the exercise. When seen in your location, cause no alarm. Nja kusaba speaker oturabiremu otematemeremu.
Aha, Monsasere bambe kubatuza. Narebaha DPC with your team. You come and say hello. DPC, but I think about him. Kale nebugambe ebyo ngabebe mbere no muga NRM oye zoye nebugambe ebyo mukama bampera omugisha.
Abataka tu ano abakiriza abase okulaza sa ofisi ya RDC na muntu bajja kola ebikweko ne ba amba neja kola trails kwegezesamu oba kwe traininga bajja kola training oku mu bichweka bya Bukere, Kabweza na Rwensambia. Oburarora abantu abali mu kwegezesa mutatekereza bashiyekera bajja kuba basindiki bali hansi so kuruga mu ba members baitu ba parliament tutandike na Owekitinisa Kaheo Freedom Award hona okuba niwe mugenyi.
Webali muno waitu Owekitinisa speaker webali kupomugisa guno kubalizaho mu kanso yawe ya Kyegegwa district empyaka White Chairman LC5 omushyaka ba councillors inywena aino unsoroire abebembezi ba government inywena bali hano nambere hali RDC na kumugarukaho na bebembezi abandi kanyemera protocol ibamazire ku introducinga nuko tusevinga obwire ndakwaze bigambo bitaito White Speaker nyikiriza nkusime habo kunyeta nkaija nkaba omukura toronu nketeraniza ha bebembeza abashyaka bagenzi bange nkasobora kubatabarukya nimanya kike kibarabiremo kweka haidara lenu reba councillors chairman na nebitinise bishyaka mwatunga nko kuikara hadeki nebindi kamba tero mungaro nyonko muntu mbasime batabaruke animanya ngo tikyangu hire kurabamo okusikira ngo kutwizire tawo mukaruru kano na munumuna ka 2025 2026 kabaire karuruka ka kutaza na no kuhonora abantu nabwo cyo nimbatabaruke amunyikirize nsime government yetu ya NRM obusingo butwine no kwegonzo kutwine ni NRM kamba sabe NRM entugi tuoleke ntintu kiteka mu kitinisa kangitero mungaro munyambe onanye mutero mungaro White RDC ni kusima nawe bigambo byawe kandi manya ntobo kubaza no bobalize umubara byowe kitinisa muno yowe kakuta 7 kandi ututeka mu kitinisa kyamani webale muno habo bigambo byawe kiro kintikiri kiro kwaza bingi baitu munyikirize nsime omulingo gwembaganiza abakome ba Kyegegwa district mwebali kukoma abembezi abatukura kiro kino mwebale muno ningaruke nyuma constituency yange ni ya cyaka ya Matemba munyikirize nsime abantu baitu abacyaka ya Matemba na mbere hali amagombora 8 mwebali kukoma kurungi mwebali kukoma abantu bano kana nyo na mbere ndi nimba gumi ngo eiraka ya Owekitinisa weka kuta 7 nkarura kurungi tubairo mu training twayega twayetegereza kurungi nagonza tukwatanize hamwe nkabantu bekicweka kanowe ngo muntu nimbagumiza ngo bagenzi bange mbalize nabo twetekanize kwataniza nainywe nuko tusobole kuombeka Kyegegwa empyaka ntenda cyaka ekuyakayaka na kebichweke ebindi tineko nimukikirizamu nandiki engaruka ntayito buli omu kani kyabaire nasaba nitwenda cyaka egeno maiso kebichweke ebindi waitu kawo obalizeho 10-fold growth strategy muzeyi takubyama muzeyi emirundi kai 10 omu training akabazaho 10-fold growth strategy Owekitinisa RDC yakibazaho end season araba inoturo mutwe otoro tuja kuwamu hakwa kumultiplying emirundi 10 kyangu hire kikumanyisa tuine kukora. It is about service delivery to our people and lifting our people from poverty so that they can also be happy like other people in other areas of the country. So it is you and me to work together and make that difference. On my part, I promise you that I will do my best based on my expertise, my energy, my connections, and whatever resources we can mobilize to transform Chaka North and Kyegegwa district in general into a better place. Ekintu basaba kukwataniza hamu na itwe. Tuleka kusosorangana, tuleka kurabyangana mu amaiso, odo baraba arabireho. Muikirize season yenu abakore teneko. Nimanya ngo RDC akibalizeho, kawa akibalizeho, na president akakibazaho. Akaire ka polipo kahoireho hasigaire nyuma. Hati tusigaiza gukora. Munkize ngarukire hano nimbasima. Nimanya tibingi nibija na muno na timu yetu itwine empyaka twine bitutegekere sobole kwimukya bagenzi baitu aba levels za ha district na magombora niko tolenti itona turubatira hamwe mweba no kumpuliriza bino bibaza for God and my country.
Let's now have Honorable Tom Bright Amot of Chaka Central. Then he will invite the chairperson to close.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, congratulations with your deputy and executive members. Congratulations once again. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate the chairperson LC5 and the executive. Congratulations, Adieri. And executive members, congratulations. Mwenyekirize nsobole kusima aba honorable councillors abatera kurahira kwanyu maiso g'abantu kwereza abantu ba Kyegegwa tukwatanirize hamo kutwara Kyegegwa maiso abarungi mukulike enkonge na amabale. Congratulations. Right Honorable Speaker, mugalare lindora y'abantu bengi muno kandi nyo w'abantu bange muno n'okusinga kumpaka ruru. Mwenyekirize nkozesa olulimi lwaitu lwenzarwa n'abakimanya kutusemeriwe ku baana bwawe. Nyenda kutwara omukisa guno kusima abatekera omukoro guno nambere guhikire gw'obusinguzi kandi guli mu history ya Kyegegwa district atukubaliza saa zino. Abarungi mwebale muno kubaho. Mwebale kuija abanyakulya herwa oko wali muhureki tuli mu council n'enyo muro ntibasima mwebale kubaho. Abokora omukora atabairwa abantu nkainywe amakuru gacho omukoro ngwa kutasemiri nimbasima mwebale kuija. Protocol munyikirize ngumira aliyeje nyakombekero kuruga kara na kara nienda kutwara omukisa guno kusima owekitinsa chief magistrate anyakutoira omukoro mu maiso kandi abanaito kwika kumalira nanye ninyongera hiraka hali chairperson weito LC5 ngoko abeera amusimire baito munyikirize nsime no muningo gwembaganiza chairperson wena rem ne executive ye abatutegekere bategeka hati batufura bebembezi twaika mukurahira. Asante sana. Yongeza tena nintukusima atenyi mwebale muno kandi mwebale kuturucha products za NRM aba Kyegegwa local government. Nyine bigambo bitoito abo bwire abantu bona bajwahire kandi ntorora sugar levels risingire baitu bigambo bitoito binu byambaganiza kandi biratuyamba kubijukiraho. Echo kubanza ninyongera hesira hakigambo cha chairperson LC5 ekyagambire teamwork. Bantu bamukama twehere kwataniza naimwe honorable councillors kutwara Kyegegwa maiso ntugenda chikora. Ekigambo kya kabiri twehere kusaka nitukwataniza na Kyegegwa local government as a team kurongo Kyegegwa yagena maiso munkurakurana. Nituyongera kweyama kukwataniza na technical team ya Kyegegwa local government abo nkurakurana ya abantu baitu na muno abana abaitu hano aba Kyegegwa kuhebwa first priority mu mirimo yonera aberoho nobuhereza bono buraba buli hano Kyegegwa akira kembuzi kakora ki kasingora nabeka kakora ki na mbere karara ekyo ninkibaza nko mwebembezi kandi arukugonza Kyegegwa. Ekintu ekindi nienda kubasima Honorable Council, Right Honorable Councillors, abokoma kurungi ba speaker banyu. Nanyi ninyongerera iraka hakigambo kya checha abalizehoga kusaba ekiganyiro haliyo gwara atarugigwemo ko kwabera kisemeriyo kutekerezaho. Nuko offices zirizite. Baito buhereza bwona burga mu Ruhanga kandi Ruhanga konseito abantu. Kandi naito ababutungire ni basaba tubukose kurungi kurangwa abantu abahumuriza. Okabayingi babegomba kutwara intebe zanyu nanyu mbere mu igomba bindi baito Ruhanga akomere mwinyi. Nienda kumalira. Nyongera kumalira ni congratulating mgenzi wange member of parliament wa Chaka North webale kuija mu Chaka Central kandi webale kuba mugole okubanza kuija kuba hanu kuba mukoro gwa kirokene. Ninyongera kumalira ni nsima ntaina ugarukira orubazo rurungi wa chairperson C5 orwa twelize tukumira twena kandi watfura kintu kimwe. Mwenkirize nsime oitinsa kao na timu yao. Omukoro gubaire mukoto muno kandi imanya gubaire mukoro gwawo gwo kubanza. Baito mukoro muno abaire mu bintu ebitwegira mu bingi muno. Oitinsa noma ne birungi arahire mirundi ebiri. So bantu amukama mutabuza buzibu. Arahire mirundi nga. Temu kikenge. Arahire ge mirundi ebiri. Nyonte kerize ngo Ruhanga ni kwa chikozire 2021 2031 yona chikwatizeki omurundi gumu. Aboko kurahira kwa mirundi ebiri. Niongera kwa manyisa ngonza mune byemizano kanenyo ni mu bigonza abantu ba Kyegegwa ntugenda kuba no muzano gwo mupira Kyegegwa district Runchaka county ni ine chikopo kya masaza abo kama baitu batoro nito bahanguzi abya kuine chikopo tuina kuongera kwa kidefendinga guno mwaka so imizano y'empira negenda kutandika kandi nkimanya White Honorable Speaker ebintu bintu biri muhamu atoli mukama wangi hamuzanene ni kusaba mukanso yawe habeye kitekerezo icyo kuteka hakasenda akake akusokusagike bya sports ngo kurongo hakiri bakansalano bakisagika abana baitu boreke talanta zabo nuko Kyegegwa emanywe mu byemizano ekyo ni kusaba Honorable Speaker ni malira ni nsima Ruhanga anya kutohere cyanongi ni musima wa kajura katuhaire gabaire magita go kuoleka ngo bwebembezi wa noma ne birungi na Right Honorable Speaker bwembaganiza kandi bwenkorakorana abachaka Kyegegwa district na Chaka Central kutwaniza hamwe abarungi nyongera kubayikiza orubimbi rwatandika kirokene orwange rukatandika kuosa John 13 byone biturukora saa zino byo kusere kisanje kindi hatinyoni nyende kisanje kya ibiri asa tunagumo kyatandiko ekinda abanikora cyona manyi ni sere kisanje kyiga kya 2031 kandi basaba tukwatanise mutabyamire mango mugaruke mu field sera akaruka asa tunagumo etuhereza abantu for God and my country mwebale mungu mwenkirize mpayirwa mugisa kuyimucha chairperson wa NRM kandi anyakutufoire bebembezi aba NRM wetu atenyi mu bugufu gambira abantu bawo
the Right Honorable Speaker, Chairperson LC5, by Secretaries Vaitu, Deputy Speaker, Inywena by Councillors, MPs, hati Inywena tumuchali elect. Bolimba ilinyera likira ngambo bundu baragumai gawange. Aswa kuijayo nda mujumbutura atwara chikaro. Baitati Inywena nkokuna bakwasize bendera abantu kokuba abalesire Inywena kirokino mwarahira kurahira kuno ningonza kubasaba kino omuntu bokwate Bible rundi ku ruhani ukarahira omaiso ga Mukama Ruhanga nyenki okahinduka kukole ekindi oba nokikora Ruhanga aliyo nakurora abantu babakomere umukurugaho talinywe abandi bakasira baini bakora osanga ne bablaminga ba MPs osanga chairperson wero sisiri na ba kansera ne bagamba MP yako zireki hatikiri halinywe banu baine kwenda